Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check the global lab patch of April 11th, 2025. This video will be a massacre. This patch is a massacre. We didn't expect that much nerfs on some classes, and also we didn't expect, bro, like, what is going on? Please let me, I don't know, like, I will start to say that let me know in the comment section what PA is trying to do. Without further ado, we should go and check the changes, skill by skill, single by single. Let's go. Before we move on to the class changes, let's check the overall quality of life changes, and then we go to the class changes. It will take so long time. What have you done, PA? By the way, I'm live on Twitch stream every Thursday, every Friday. Like, we have 2 days to intense streaming. The other days also I'm streaming. Do not miss the Twitch live streams. Almost every day I'm streaming for approximately 6 to 7 hours. You can see the chat on the left side of the screen. They say hi to you, and sometimes they say hi to their mom. Alright, item changes. Red bean, buckwheat, soybean, mung bean, blah 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 blah. So you can, okay, nobody cares. Conversely, items that were previously not triggered by cheering motion despite having high volley have been changed to now trigger cheering motions. Narc, Ronoros ring, Sicil necklace, Orkindot belt, no more this cheer, I believe. These items have been changed so that the item execution text is not... Item execution text is not displayed, but you will cheer, okay, maybe. So the items that have been changed to not display cheering motions, example, Bloodstone Zarka, Karandas Claw Elkar, Narc, Valtera's Belt. Items have been changed to output cheering motions. Crystal of Elkar, Crocodolo's Nests. What is this strange fish? I don't know. Okay. So they just, categorize the cheer animation into 3. Low tier, mid tier, and high tier items. They will have different type of animations in the game. So this animation will be the low tier. This one will be the high tier. This one will be the this one mid, this one high. I think this is better. So Golden Pig, Calamity 8, 9, and 10 added. This is good. I want to take a screenshot. This is good. So we will see that. This says like 330 for lower, 350, 350. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is 340. I don't know. We will discover it together. It shares the same same bugs with the Sangun. So probably the loots and everything same. Everything is same. There will be guides about the, this boss soon in my channel. Also, there is some kind of good, bug fix or overall nerf in the Aurzekia party boss. I didn't add the video, I know, because I recorded the our, successful attempts on the Aurzekia boss, but I couldn't record it properly. I had to delete the record. So this thing is just, I will try to explain it. I will also upload video. If I can, it will be on Sunday on the channel, or Zekia party boss and all mechanics. In the second phase, when you reach the 20% HP or below 20% HP, the last mechanics test, the last mechanic is actually contains every type of mechanics in the current, boss mechanics. It just throws the old skills all around it, like AoE damage skills, specific skills, like specific mechanics and everything. And mobs never stops. It's so hard to kill it. It's so hard to, stop the boss. It was hard to kill it, but what they did is this week is pretty good. There's some kind of purple sphere phase. Most of you know it. If you just drag that purple sphere into the boss, 3 of them in a row, boss will get stunned, and you will have a time to free damage to mob. That's really nice. This like well done PA part. Colorful egg summoned, okay. UI changes. When catching a fish, a UI has been added to indicate if you caught a fish larger than your current record. Yeah, by the way, just show them that how big is your fish. I start first. My fish is 9 inches. I mean, YouTube wondered that how big is your fish. Gold Digger is just 2 inches. Sorry. Okay, so let me know in the comment section how big is your fish. This is the new content of Black Desert, measuring the fish size. And there is also a good event that fish measurements, related with the fish measurements. Check the video published yesterday. In that, we just published it. The UI has been improved, make it easier to compare to fish you haven't found in the fish guide. Fish you have found. Oh, nice. That's really nice. You have found on left side, that didn't found on the... Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, they're just nice. This information cannot be confirmed by the Black Desert Lab. What is this? Knowledge and images have been added to some fish species that didn't have the knowledge. Very nice. Another big W for dispatch. So here is the thing. To sell items, for example, you have trash, you're in Valia storage, but your trash loot sitting in Valencia storage. You need to take this trash loot into your character, and then you can sell it directly to the NPC, or you can put them into storage and you can sell them from storage. Now they changed it. You don't need to be at the same location to sell the items in the storage. No matter what location you are at, if you're in the storage manager, any storage manager, you can sell the items in any storage. Also, for example, you do not need the same storage to send the items to the central market. Let's say that you're in Velia and you want to send the items in Valencia storage to the central market. You don't need to be in front of the Valencia storage anymore. You can do whatever you want globally. Well done. Thank you very much. Like, I'm saying this almost always. The quality of life, the responsible developers of quality of life, and the responsible of the class balance, they are completely different. I 100% sure that. I don't know how they're working, but it's just like they're 100% sure that all the quality of life things that they have made, we send feedbacks to them. Well done and thank you so much with all my heart. They are adding everything and even more related what we typed in that feedback, that document thing. More than 300, 400 feedbacks, global players from every server. I just collected them. Thanks to also all players. I mean, thank you very much. They're listening us about quality of life. But class balance, I can be a little bit toxic. So these were the quality of life and overall changes. And let's go and talk about the class changes. We will start to talk about the good things and then nerfs. Let me just drink my tea. So Succession Woosa, we will start with it. But before, let me just prepare my UI. Alright, let's start with Woosa. I mean, in Codex, we cannot find the Woosas and some other classes skill names in Korean. It will be hard to translate them. We will just check and try to find them one by one, but it will be okay. So, the Shift Q skill. By the way, my next tag will be Succession Woosa. Shift Q cooldown from 15 to 13 seconds. Big W. The skill cooldown from 12 to 10 seconds for Shift RMB skill. Big W. What about the flow? Flow is already 10 seconds. Flow is already 10 seconds. Now they share the same cooldown. Big W. Thank you. Sorry. Sidekick. What is this? Sidekick. We need to find them one by one, chat. Sorry. WRMB skill got some buffs. Let's calculate it. WRMB got 28% buff. Okay. Space skill. The signature skill. 18% buff. Big. Footsteps. What is this? Pancake? Yeah, pancake. The F skill. 15% buff. Bro, which skill is this? Okay, Shift LMB. 25% buff. SE skill. 21% buff. Cloud Carve. SF skill. DP Shred skill. 18% buff. Shift LMB skill. 16% buff. Shift E skill. 16% buff. WE skill. WE got 5%. Okay. Because WE has huge back attack bursts, like buffing this skill would create some kind of problem. Okay. Shift Q. Oh wait, this is Shift Q, isn't it? Yes, it's Shift Q. Final hit damage. Okay, I get it. So Chad, it's some kind of nerf about, you know, when we talk about the DPS. The Shift Q now, I don't know if they changed the animation. You have to go log into Global Lab, or we have to wait at least a week to understand it. As you can see, there are like 13 hits. When you start to cast the Shift Q, it creates some kind of storm around it and 360-degree damage deals. It's DPS skill. They buffed the DPS. They removed the 4 hits, but they added the 4 hits. More deals more damage compared to the older version. I mean the hits. And also it will hit at the end of the skill. Boom. It will be some kind of blowing. So DPS nerf, but at the end of the skill, there will be 20k damage, burst damage. This is some kind of nerf. Also, this is some kind of buff. If you cast skill fully, it will be buff. If you cast skill only for few hits, and if you cancel it, it will be nerf. So the question is, I have a question to PA. Can I cast the skill in front of the OM mobs? Probably you cannot cast it. So if you cannot use that Lasarak 20k damage of the skill, Probably this will be nerf for Orzekia, but buff for other spots. Interesting rework. So the Linger DPS skill got 8% damage buff, but the last hit got big damage buff. There is no last hit normally. Interesting. Maybe I should log into Global Lab to see it. Hold up. I'll try to just open Global Lab. I will update it and I will try to log in it. I'm seeing feature you can full cast in Orzekia cause I'm even with my DP, I don't think. Maybe if you put HP recovery into skill, who knows? Okay, now I'm updating the Global Lab. Let it update while we just checking the skills. This is interesting about the shift key. This is Shift RMB, Cloud Rise. Cloud Rise got 11% damage buff on the skills. Yeah, 10% on flow overall. I don't know. I will just log in for Woosa, okay, to see the skill. What is this? This is the C skill, I believe. C skill got some buff. This might be big, but skill was dealing no damage. Like 80% buff. Oh, okay. The Prime Flurry. We were mostly using this skill from second attack and second and third hit. Or direct third hit, I can remember. Just tiny buff. Yeah, like 7%. Yeah. So that's nice. Like Succession Woosa got some nice buffs. She will now become S and S plus depends, but I believe these buffs makes her S plus again. Not gonna lie. They are good buffs. We will see. We will see. Ted, welcome. How are you? Yay, Global Lab link. Here, my friend. If you cannot find Global Lab link, just type to the Google that Global Lab Black Desert. It will lead you. You bad? What happened, Tail? What happened, guys? Why you guys feel bad? Like, I know, like, Awakening Warrior nerfs. I totally agree. Boa finally got us nerfed. Awakening DK got nerfed, yeah. But it's not like harsh like the other classes. Is it harsh? Oh, I also saw some buffs on one skill. Some significant buff. Let's log into Global Lab to see the Woosa. Succession DK got buff. Awakening Woosa changes. Let's check the skills. Soul Cleanse skill. The effect of the increasing critical hit chance and decreasing all evasion rate when hitting has been removed from the skill. Skill cooldown changed from 3 to 5 seconds. Added an iframe effect to monsters when moving left and right. Added monster iframe effect when moving left and right during cooldown. Okay. That's nice. Flowering Weaving. Okay, which skill is that? Perilous Vaults. When hit is successful, the movement speed reduction effect has been changed from 10 seconds for 5 seconds to 20 seconds for 5 seconds. 20% for 5 seconds. Buff. The amount of health recover upon a successful hit has been changed from 103 to 220. SE skill. The following technique have been improved to enable faster activation when linking after use these skills. I cannot find these skills names. Maybe I can do this for you. I'm not sure. Hold up. No, I cannot find it. Some classes in Codex, we cannot see the names of the skills in Korean language. Maybe they will fix it. Alright, let's go. Global Lab. Create a character. Woosa. Create. QND. Woosa. Create. Let's go. What do you think about Maegu? We didn't check the Maegu buffs yet. I saw that she got buff in an Awakening in Succession. First, I want to check the shift queue change. How it looks. Maybe they just, you know, changed the duration of the cast of shift queue. And they added the last hit. That would be big. Because right now 13 second skills is quite rare. And 13 seconds might be some kind of... I don't know. Okay. I cannot choose Prime. I want to choose Woosa Succession. No, not this one. Okay, it's up. Choose Succession. Shift Q. Oh, yes. The cast is around same. For DPS, it's nerf. But if you cast the skill completely, this is big buff. At the end of the skill, there is a new type of animation. Let me show it again. This one. Glow animation. Yeah. And I can clearly say that I know how this class is working. I know how the new spots are working. This class will be S plus next week. If they keep the buffs same, like in Global Lab. Sword Awakening. What is this? Flow Reverse End. The cooldown. It's 7 seconds right now. The Flow Reverse End. The casting speed of the skill has been greatly improved. Nice. The status effect has been changed from float to knockdown. Forward guard knockdown skill? Oh my. Which got nerfed? No. Chad, what I told you, I said Wizard will get nerfed. They will not touch Witch. But every day I said this, Witch and Wizard, they are performing around same. And Witch is tankier. But everyone is crying about Wizard and PA will not touch Witch. Witch will stay in the S+, but Wizard will become S or maybe A tier. Dude, I'm not coming from future, but I know how PA's mindset. How they working. Like, dude, all buff class today will get nerfed on the next Global Lab. Thanks God that they didn't buff my Dracania, dude. They didn't... Sorry, thanks God that they didn't nerf my Dracania. Okay, I'm back. The passing spirit, which skill is this? Nether Blast, SLMB, I believe. Yes. Cooldown from 6 to 7 seconds. Change so that the damage is reduced during the cooldown. Added 6% effect to reduce all evasion for 10 seconds. The 20 AP for 10 seconds while skill has been transferred to the sidekick skill. So Nether Strike, the F skill, got 10 AP buff. Thank you so much for subscription, welcome. And Flow Soul Shack, cooldown 7 seconds. What? But it says cooldown 8 seconds. Never mind. The Soul Shack cooldown will be, this one will be 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Harvests, Life Lure, this one, 7 second cooldown. Flow Sowing, what is this? Searching Fields, cooldown will be 7 seconds. Flow, thank you so much for tier 1, welcome. Thank you so much for subscriptions. Guys, click that subscribe button to support my Twitch stream. Thank you. Flow after using the harvest skill, improve to the link faster when using the sowing skill. Right. The moon rising bright. Like awakening Woosa changes are big. And they will also buff the class. About damage. These are big, chat. These are really nice. Awakening Woosa finally playable. Song of Moon. Mark of the Moon. Shift E skill. Cooldown from 13 to 10 seconds. It's tier 2 skill right now. The Doom Flower brand effect was applied when using the skill. As you can see from this one, it's faster. It is faster. Check this one. Left and right. Damages. It will be hard to find the damages. Okay, Soul Cleanse skill. 15% damage buff. Blooming Death. 10% damage buff. Nether Blast. 22% damage buff. Nether Strike. 20% damage buff. Soul Shower E skill. 15% damage buff. Mark the Moon, 28% damage buff. Big, almost 30%. Sahi's Descent. Oh, they didn't touch the first hits, but they just buffed the last hit of Sahi's Descent. Interesting. 15% damage buff on the last hit. Why they typed them then? Let me just refresh the page. It's still same. Maybe this changed in the official update, because in these days they're doing lots of class changes and global app. Sometimes they do some typos. Bloom Burst, 10% damage buff. Bloom Deluge, 15% damage buff. Life's Lure, 20% damage buff. Flow Searching Fields, 23%. Moonlit Blast, Shift F, approximately 6% damage buff. Interesting. So let me know what you think about Woosa changes. I shared my thoughts. Woosa seems big, and the changes on Awakening Woosa probably will make the class playable. Hopefully they won't nerf Woosa next week. Because like everybody can be nerfed. After this week, like there will be lots of class changes. This video will be long. Like everyone is in danger right now. PA is just annoying with the community. They were doing good, but just be careful. It is what it is. Exitlag is a fantastic program that has helped me get ahead in almost every game I've played for years. Exitlag is not only for games but also can be used with many other applications that require an online connection. Exitlag is more than just an optimization tool, it is the ultimate solution for enhancing your gaming experience. It addresses server related issues and offers dedicated routes to ensure smooth and lag-free gameplay. The developers have been working on the program for years and they have now turned it into an AI supported system. This system identifies the best routes for data packets in real time, optimizing the connection across over 2,000 games server worldwide. Routes data packs through up to 4 different paths simultaneously, ensuring faster, more secure, and fail-proof delivery. With over 1,000 servers across 5 continents and 18 million weekly optimization, Exitlag guarantees superior game performance regardless of user location. Click on the Exitlag link in the description section to enter the website. Create an account for yourself, then download the program using the download link on the website. The installation process will be very quick and simple. Once installation is complete, run the program and give it some time to optimize your connection. It's extremely easy to use. You select the game you're playing from here. On this page, you can choose a server if you wish, or you can leave it as the best server selected by the AI itself. I will briefly show you a difference right away with an example. The visuals on the screen display the response time while performing item repairs in BDO. In this situation, without Exitlag, I get around 100 ping. While using Exitlag, this value drops to about 40 to 50. As a result, I perform every action in the game with less latency. You will have a clear advantage in both PvE and PvP. With your new account, you can try a 3-day trial version. Please do not hesitate to use it. I have enabled nearly 400 players in BDO to use Exitlag. I have heard everyone say something like there's a difference like day and night regarding its effectiveness before and after using the program. The trial version does not require any information from you. Sign up and try. That's all. If you're satisfied, you can check the packages on the website. Finally, I recommend checking out the multiplayer packages as well. You can start with Exitlag with duo or squad packages. You can see the details on the screen that you can use the program with your friends. This way, you will enhance your friends' gaming experience too. PC. For details, click the link provided in the description and do not hesitate to explore Exitlag. You can be sure that your online game performance will reach highest level. Suck Maegu. They want they don't know about Suck Witch yet. Funny how Musa are untouched. Maybe there are people not playing the Musa in Korea. Can you predict the future for Sage as well? Sage needs PvP nerf, urgent, but I don't know. Okay, Succession Maegu. Which skill is this? Dance of the Heavenly Wave. WRMB maybe? Yes, WRMB. He even wrote Dance. 11% damage buff. I'm trying to find the skills. It's so hard. RMB skill, Fox Spirit Tag. No FUD, please, chat. No FUD. I said 10 times. This is video. No FUD. People, you're just being stinky. It smells. YouTube videos will smell. No FUD. 23% damage buff to the RMB. Shame. Bro, come on. Which skill is that? River Confusion. 4.1k multiply 5. Yeah, the exactly skill is giving us confusion. Bro, there is no skill like that. River Confusion. Oh, okay. This is SLMB. Okay. SLMB got 17% buff. Shift RMB. 18% buff. Shift Q. Shift Q 33%. Shift Q big buff. WE or SE 27% buff. Big. 3000 multiplied to which skill is this? WQ 40% buff. Shift LMB 13% buff. Shift F 14% buff. Nocturidance. Shift C. Oh wait, it's Nocturidance, yeah. 23% buff. What is this? I want to kill myself. I want to sorry from YouTube. This is pretty tough to just find skills. I don't know which skill is this. This skill, Flower Bud, got 16%. This skill got... Maybe these are Robums. Yeah, this one is String Charm. The other one is Spirit Sparks. They are Robum, yeah. 16%. Robum skills got 16% buff. Okay, that was a Succession Maegu. Overall, I don't know that if she's actually like worth the play. I don't know. But Awakenings, they are big. They are big. Awakening Maegu may be finally worth your effort. Ember's Club Finale. Shift Q skill. Cooldown from 10 to 9 seconds. Foxgrass, which skill is this? Shift LMB? Shift RMB. Ember Torrent. Improve the ability to connect more smoothly with the kick skill after using the skill. I don't know which that skill. So the damage buffs. Okay. My pain starts again. If you guys know the BDO Codex owner, please tell him that there is no Korean names of the skills in some skills. Especially the new ones. Ember Cloud Torrent. Shift RMB. 21% buff. Ember Cloud Slash. Shift LMB skill. 30% buff. What is going on? Ember Cloud Sweep, the follow of the Shift LMB, 11% buff. Shift F, 16% buff. E skill, 20% buff. Guys, these are big buffs. These are really big buffs. I'm not kidding. Awakening Maegu buffs are big. And this class is dominating PvP scene. Oh my, Awakening Maegu is full meta like Awakening Sage after next week. PvP damages, I cannot check them right now, Vicarious. But on Wednesday stream, when they publish all these changes into the global, yeah, from when we get the changes from the Korean patch officially, final forms in Wednesday stream, do not miss the stream. We will calculate everything. We will just prepare all the tables together on stream. We will publish video on Thursday. So do not miss like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday streams. They are extremely important. Shift Q skill, bro, that damage is big. 20% buff. Q skill, Fox Flare Cleave, got 27% buff. Fox Flare Fletcher RMB 50% buff. 50. Wait, that's big PvP buff. From 20% to 31%. The damage increased by 50%, but the PvP... Are you buffing Awakening Maegu in PvP? Fuck you! Wake up! What are they trying to do? I don't want to see these type of any buffs on Awakening Maegu, any single PvP damage. That class destroying ass, like you can't even react that class. This is filler skill, but fuck filler skill. That class needs nerf instead of PvP buff. Enough PA. Maybe these are wrong, I don't know. Maybe they will change it in an official update. That's big PvP buff to this skill. I don't know. Never mind. Damage buff already has the best damage class in the game. What skill? RMB. Your self buff skill. SF. 35% PV damage buff. Well, I don't want to check. Like Awakening Maegu is just like, why, dude? Why? Never mind. Awakening Maegu got 30% PV damage buff and some skills got PP damage buff. Well done, PA. You're amazing. Ninja Kunoichi. This skill got cooldown reduction from 10 to 7 seconds. Kunoichi Succession changes. Let me read it for you, the developer's note. The core mechanic of Succession Kunoichi is to maximize damage with ninjutsu ghost, soul, and spirit effects in prime Wheel of Wrath via ninjutsu release. Before it was relatively easy to obtain soul and spirit, but ghost was difficult to acquire due to the long cooldowns of the smoke screen and ninjutsu block jump. This made it tricky to trigger ninjutsu release in the Prime Wheel of Wrath. To address this, we have changed the skill that grants the ghost effect, making it easier to pull off ninjutsu release in Prime Wheel of Wrath with the right combo. Also, for those new to Kunoichi, the effect tied to the ninjutsu ghost, soul and spirit could be confusing. Therefore, we have streamlined the effect what were scattered across other skills, letting you focus on ninjutsu release in Prime Wheel of Wrath and Prime Dance Macabre. Okay, I understood nothing. Is there anyone in chat that knows Succession Kunoichi? Please tell me that this is good or bad. And this is some kind of passive, I believe. Okay, it will be hard to understand. The duration of the effect of the ninjutsu ghost, ninjutsu soul and the ninjutsu spirit has been changed to be all applied for 30 seconds. Added description of the ninjutsu effect that can be obtained for skills that can obtain the ninjutsu ghost, ninjutsu soul and ninjutsu spirit effect. The acquisition techniques and explosion methods of the effect of ninjutsu ghost, ninjutsu soul and ninjutsu spirit will be changed as follows. Ninjutsu. Skill that gain ear effect will be changed to strong. Okay, I'll not read them because I will just mislead people. We will check them in official update, okay? This part is completely massive translation error. It's above, you can get it easier to means more damage. Okay, that's nice. Shadow clone skill. The burst effect of the magic has been removed. Burst effect of magic? What does that mean? Burst effect of magic. Changed so that the character is not affected by camera rotation after landing. Prime Shadow Stomp. Accordingly, the burst effect of magic has been removed. Accordingly, the skill's explosion damage is applied as base damage. Second during the ninjutsu release. Okay. Shadow Explosion, Shift F. The burst effect of magic has been removed. Accordingly, the HP recovery effect when hit successful is applied the basic effect of the skill. The HP recovery increased from 167 to 200. The damage distribution effect has been removed. When linking with the Sky Step technique, the motion of the returning to the standby position has been changed to be more natural. What is this? Crescent Slash SLMB. Improved symmetry link with the when activated while using other skills. Okay. River Crescent Moon skill, 100% damage buff. River Cut Ankle skill, 150% almost damage buff in PvE, and also PvP damage buffs in these skills. We will see the final forms on Wednesday on the Korean patch. Alright, Dark Knight, where is Lua? Lua, are you there? Hello? Where's Lua? Hello. Let's check the Dark Knight changes. You like the changes? I say Lua summon. Shadow Bullet skill. An issue where the target would not be hit in the certain situation when using the skill has been improved. Accordingly, firing a projectile, the character's direction will remain in the direction he was facing at the time of firing. These are quality of life changes. Are they good? Flow of Execution. Which skill is that? What is the skill kit, dude? Flow Termination. The damage of the skill has been changed to the same as the damage of the execution skill. The Flow Execution skill that blooms after using the skill has been linked from the second hit. According to the description of the skill, they added it to the description. The Land of Bedir. Absolute Corrupt Ground. This is a skill. Improve the smoothness of other skills after using them. What is this? Knife of Dentity? Bro, what is this skill kit? Hello, what type of class is this? What the? That's Rabam. Unveiled Fate, Shift Z, first skill. When hit is successful, the amount of the defense reduction for all enemies 10 seconds has been changed from 15 to 20. Big. Ravage Rake, cooldown from 4 seconds to 5 seconds. Absolute Ravage Rake, cooldown from 9 seconds to 7 seconds. Prime Lunacy of Weather, Shift RMB, from 9 to 8 seconds. Magnus skill, 10 to 8 seconds. What do you think, Lua? Are they big? Ravage Cake skill, 12% damage buff. Enforcement skill, 20% damage buff. Wheel of Fortune, 10% damage buff. No, wait. I'm sorry, I did some it was miscalculation, sorry. 14% damage buff to the Wheel of Fortune. This got 10%. What is this? Kamasilvia Slash got 10% damage buff. If you don't mind, quick question. What do you suggest for overall and focus on PvP? Wizard or Archer? Can afford max out on one character, time to master it? Do you think starting a brand new account? Maybe none of them. Focus on PvP, I don't know. Both situationally good in PvP. Awakening Sage is amazing for PvP. You can go for Awakening Sage. Go for Awakening Sage. By the way, I'm recording video for YouTube. I will not be able to answer your specific questions, okay? Thank you for your understanding. Obsidian Ashes, 60% damage buff. Lunacy of Weather, 25% damage buff. Who's saying that these buffs are not enough for Succession DK? Lua, are they not enough? Seems they're big. Like 30% on the main damage skill, 25% on the main damage skill. They seems big. They aren't as game changing. Succession Decay wasn't that much bad about PV, not that class. They're just buffing like A plus S class, maybe S. They're just buffing A plus class to S and maybe S plus tier because main damage skills getting buffed. Suck Decay was pretty bad. She was bad. Okay. Slanted Balance. Probably compared to Awakened Decay. Only 10% less than Awakening Decay. Now they might be a bit similar. So you guys are saying that Suck Decay is bad? I mean, worse than 10%. Like from... Bro! Are you fucking kidding me? Awakening Decay was broken? Like 10% less means solid S tier. And you guys are saying Suck Decay is bad. Where is Lua? I need Lua. I need Lua. Lua, please tell me something. Stop pretending like sleeping. These buffs are big, isn't it? You're just something like this. Pervasive Darkness. 30%. Air Strike. Yeah. 35%. Bro, like, I want to just talk with Lua. I don't believe you guys. I need just take from Lua. Lua, please be honest and tell me that what is the situation of Suck Decay after these buffs. You can just... You have enough experience to do... You know, to become like foresight person. I need Lua's take. These numbers are big. Already acceptable class. Getting big damage. This is Magnus skill. Magnus skill got 14%. Awakening Decay. This is interesting. Awakening Decay got nerf. Cluster of Despair. Cooldown from 10 to 7 seconds. Grip of Grudge. Cooldown from 6 to 7 seconds. Shift LMB. Shattering Darkness. 14% damage nerf. Flow Bombardment. Again 14% damage nerf. Flow Root of Catastrophe. 15% damage nerf. What PA is trying to do? These are big. Spirit Legacy. Shift RMB. 9% damage nerf. Grip of Grudge. It got buff. 11% damage buff. And there's some BSR buffs. We don't care. Like 4 skills got approximately 10 to 15% damage nerf. 1 skill got 10% damage buff. Interesting. There's some kind of cooldown changes. I don't know. It will be interesting. Where is Lua, dude? I need Lua. Maybe he respawn when Deadeye just appears. Because he's Deadeye main, not DK. Shift E skill. Guys, I have to say that if you're Deadeye main, try to find yourself a new class. PA literally destroyed class. The Shift E skill, destroyed. The firing speed of the skill has been slightly increased, the Shift E. The damage amplification effect of the last shot of the Shift E, the bullseye skill, the damage amplification reduced from 150 to 100. Big nerf. So it will use the same attack of the last hit. So which skill is this? WRMB, 7% damage nerf. Shift E, are you ready for that? Are you really ready for that? Or this is not real. This is not real. 42% PV damage nerf. Alright, PA is cooking. Let them cook. Which skill is this? Gene Mobile Fire. 4.1k multiply 8. Maybe Shift F? Bro, which skill is this? Runs and Gun. This one. ADLMB. 10% damage nerf. Shift RMB. 7% damage nerf. EF. 8% damage nerf. Which skill is this? Rabam maybe? Oh, this is Rabam. Rapid Fire. 12% damage nerf. So overall, main damage skills mostly got 10% damage nerf. The Shifty got 40% damage nerf. And additional extra nerf on the last attack. I'm telling you, rerolled, bro. This class, like, PA just did other classes around the same level. Slightly better, slightly worse. At DK level, Awakening, at DK Awakening, at Deadeye level. But what the heck, PA? What are you trying to do? We will see more nerfs. They are insane. Warrior nerf. They nerfed Warrior Awakening again. Every skills almost. 10%. 15% PV nerf. What is going on, PA? What are you trying to do? I'm 100% sure that next week they will nerf Dracania. They will do that. I'm sure that. I don't know, dude. I don't know what they're actually using. Smoking something. Solar Flare in Awakening. 12% damage nerf. Flow Overwhelm. 10%. Frenzied Strike. 10%. So overall every skills got 10% damage nerf, seems like, huh? Healed Strike. Well done, PA. You just destroyed a class. Put 18% damage nerf to Flow Heal Strike. 18% PV damage nerf. Wow. Grave Digging. The first hit 4%. The last hit 8% nerf. Pulverize. 12% damage nerf. Flow Armor Break. 21% damage nerf. Oh my. Chain Heaven's Cleave. 12% damage nerf. Flow Ankle Break. 6% damage nerf. This is BSR probably. Yeah. Pulverize BSR got some 10% damage nerf. Well done. Well done. You're just making classes playable, acceptable, and nerfing them to the ground. I mean, if there is someone in the chat, may you please just compare these final form of Awakening Warrior and like 6 weeks ago, before the buffs. Probably they just made the class same level of before. What they trying to do? The J came back from holiday? I don't get it. They don't play their game, just random TOS number? Same and enhancing? Exactly. They were doing good until this patch, except few classes. But this is just Massacre. Back to the same level. Yeah, it seems like it's same level. Striker nerfs? They didn't touch Striker, I believe. Archer got big nerf. Again. Absolute Bolt of Radiance. 15% damage nerf. Arrow Explosion. 14% damage nerf. Earth Shatter. 10% damage nerf. Maybe more. Hold up. Yeah, 10%. What is this skill? I don't know what is this skill. Maybe Magnus? Is there Magnus skill in this class? I don't know what is this skill, chat. We will learn it later. Storm of Light. 25% damage nerf. If they keep nerf already, if they keep nerf these classes, these are in the indirect buff of Awakened Dracania. Well done, PA. You're buffing Dracania without buffing Dracania. What the fuck is going on? What am I watching right now? What am I calculating right now? Is this joke? This is the first day of April in Korea. Maybe it's April Fool. Maybe they are using different type of calendar. 10% damage nerf to the Radiant Explosion. Full Bloom. 6% damage nerf. Spear of Sylvia. 12% damage nerf. Ryterius Smite. 11% damage nerf. Lucran's Call, 12% damage nerf. I don't know, what is this? This one maybe? No. There is another skill that I don't know the name of it. Maybe Rabban, maybe something. That skill got 8% damage nerf. Oh, we keep going. The nerfs, by the way. Wizard nerfs. Are you ready for Awakening Wizard nerfs? Finally, you will be able to play Awakening Wizard. But don't worry, they just bear him to the ground. These are big nerfs. I'm so sorry. Yes, he will be viable again. You will be able to grind, but he will be S tier probably instead of S+. He was S+, but now, you ready? Shift LMB, 15% damage nerf. Oh, what is this skill? Barrage of Water, 6% damage nerf. Magma Bomb, 13% damage nerf. Shift RMB Flow, 11% damage nerf. Which skill is this? Torrential Cassite, Shift Q, 10% damage nerf. Cataclysm, oh my. Bye-bye Cataclysm, I believe. Is that correct? It's not Cataclysm. Why is... Oh, it's Hellfire. I'm so sorry. Hellfire, big nerf. Oh, that hurts. 30% nerf. Don't mind these multipliers. It's probably typo. Bolide, SF. Oh, 15%. Cataclysm. Oh my. 18%, 19% nerf. Chilling Wave, 8%. This is a BSR skill. We don't care BSRs. I mean, yeah. What you think? Like, we all shocked. Like, 400 people. We are on the screen. They were waiting. Like, let me know, chat. Come on. You can also say bye to YouTube. Like, bro, what is this? What PA actually did? Okay. Like, Awakening Wizard nerfs. Maybe I accept. Okay, let's say that it's okay. Okay, they wanted to make the class S back again, not S+. That's totally fine. But Warrior nerfs. Who is deciding these nerfs? Please, PA, stop to do this. Create some kind of class master Discord or something. Talk with people. Obviously, you do not have enough experience to understand the classes in depth. How they performing, good or bad. Stop buffing or nerfing classes according to your track system. Obviously, it's not working. You just massacred. Until this point, 70% of the buffs, they were okay. But what is this patch? Warrior Awakening nerfs? Why? Why? Archer nerfs? Why, PA? I don't know. Chat, YouTube, let me know what you think. I want to see that this video is the top of the MMORPG or something. Like, comment, share, do whatever you want. I beg. Maybe we can show our, I don't know, reactions under the comments section. I didn't like overall patch. The buffs, okay, but I didn't like it. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.